Hello, my name is Miriam Hara, and I am in London right now. I live in London for 20 years, and I am originally from Brazil. And today I'm gonna talk again about my pendulums that I use for my day-to-day work, and questions and answers, and doubts, and when you need to know something on the spot, when you have to make a decision, and you are not certain what way to go, or what is the best option for you. Normally I use my pendulum for when I am uncertain about something. And okay, today I'm gonna use that small one. That's my new one. I have this pendulum for about 3-4 months, probably not more than that. And I haven't been working with him now and then, but not much, because I do have my one that I have for about 10 years, and normally I use this more than this one. But this one is very beautiful, very pretty, as you can see. Look, it's beautiful. It's made by crystal, of course, and yes, it's a beautiful pendulum. There is a small clear crystal on top, and yes, beautiful crystal. And as I explained before, what I believe about how it works, it's I think it's the work of the molecules and atoms, and the waves, and the electricity energy around us. Because, as you know, I have been talking about it here. Even you think that the space is empty, it's not empty. Our space is full of wind. Air is made by molecules, also by atoms. And in this wind, the wind is composed of loads of waves. It's electrical fields that is all over. And these electrical fields are made from different types of sources, like electricity and water and air. And even the noise you do in our earth creates also waves of energy, and crashes of molecules and atoms in the air. And everything that you do, our movements, our voice, our singing, everything is to get to go to the other side, from one point A to point B, or from point 1 to point 2. These molecules and these atoms are the ones, the vessels, to carry the message, to carry the noise, to carry the sound. Electricity also use the molecules and the atoms to travel. So it's amazing. Normally I like to use a lot of trees also on my experiments. I use water, trees, and products that I use for my experiments. And I am very curious and very scientific minded person. So everything that I do, I try to learn, and I try to use it in my favor, to help myself, to help me improve in my life, to help me live better. So that's why I use my pendulums also for decision makes, And how do you do it? Okay, you can buy one crystal. You can buy them on the spiritual shops. You can buy them in the places where they sell crystals. Also, you can buy them online. Just put pendulum, crystal pendulums, and you see how many is gonna appear. And yeah, you normally I choose my pendulums by looking at a lot of them and then go for my feelings about the pendulum. That's the way I bought this one. But sometimes when you go to shopping, when they are, they sell pendulums, I like to ask the pendulum if he wants to come with me, or he feels comfortable to walk with me. And amazing, sometimes I found pendulums that say no, I don't want to go. And then I respect the pendulum. I respect his decision not to be with me. And some of them is so happy to come. And when I ask, do you want to come? And he's just swinging yes on the spot, like this one is doing now. Yeah, he likes to be with me, this one. Yes, and he's gonna be with me for a long time. And when you buy your one, it's good to first to cleanse it, okay? And you can cleanse in many ways, depends how you feel. You can leave it on the bowl of salt. You can leave on the bowl of water for 24 hours, on salt for 24 hours, and then you can charge it on the moon, or on the one sunny day you can leave on the sun. And then after this process of cleansing and charging, it's good for you to be with this on your body, is sleeping with you and going around with you, feeling your body for 3 days. That's the way I do normally when I have some new crystal arriving in my life. I normally cleanse them to get rid of all the energies that I don't want on my crystal. And then after the cleansing and the charging, I normally sleep with that for a couple of days, and to make it feel my energy and be very close to me, so we can work together. It's like a partnership. It's like when you know someone, when you met someone new, you have to spend some time in order to get to know that person, etc. It's the same thing with crystals. Yeah, because even they look like it's dead, they are not dead. Okay, all the molecules that form this crystal are alive, and we don't know yet how it is, how or what, in what stage the molecules of a crystal, the molecules of anything react and do things, and how it is the life of a crystal, or how the molecules works in a crystal. Because I think we're gonna know, but science has to improve a lot in order for us to know more about how things works, how energy fields works in the air, etc. What I know is it works, really does, and it can type with message, and it can type with the DNA, or it can type with all the information that this earth is gathering from billions of years. These molecules can touch, or they can contact, they can get to know, and it works. The only thing I know, it works. So when you have something that you are not sure about it, for sure they'll have the answers. Because the answer is on the air. The answer is on the molecules that runs in the air around the earth, and they connect to each other in seconds. I was paying attention to this probe that is on this little comet, billions of millions of miles from us, and it took 10 years to get there, and probably it's going to take about 10 years for us to get all the information this probe is gonna send to us. And you can imagine if we from there 10 years ahead of us in terms of time, in terms of traveling, the machine is sending message. They take 7 hours to the message from there to get to us. And how this message get to us? By these waves, by these molecules that is in the air, even in the empty space that is not empty, as I said before. So you can imagine this one that is tapping in the message that is around our planet. It's probably about 1 mile from you. So don't worry about it. Don't doubt in your head that this can work, because it works. If a probe 10 years ahead of us in time traveling is able to send messages, and this message gets to us here in Earth in 7 hours, you can imagine this one that is tapped into energy that is just around us. So it can answer your questions. It can put your head in rest when you are feeling alone or when you are feeling unhappy. Just ask. When you feel that, that deep, horrible feeling, sometimes you don't know where it comes from. Sometimes you are happy and going here and there, and suddenly something clicks and you feel like that deep gut feeling that you don't know where it comes from. If you have a crystal in your hands, you go to that crystal and just ask questions like, what I'm feeling now is related to me personally? And if yes, he's going to say yes. If it's no, he's going to say no. Yes, simple. And if he says no, it's not related to you, then you can ask questions. Okay, if you're married and if you have kids, then mother, father, etc., you go from each of them. It's related to my mother, and he's going to say no. Of course, he's going to say no because my mother is dead. And if I said it's related to it's related to my father, and he's going to say no because my father is dead. But if this gut feelings is related to one of my kids, then I say it's related to one of my kids, and he's going to say yes. Or if it's no, he's going to say no. Sometimes it's something related to someone that you don't even, is in your brain. So it's good to have this one, because then you put your brain in rest. If it's one of your kids, then you go for each of them. It's fulano, is that one, is A, B, C, no. So he's going to tell exactly where this gut feelings comes from. And then you can do something like phoning them and see what's going on, and then you're going to hear that, oh mommy, I'm this and that. So if he's your partner and he's not happy, and then you can pray for him, you can light a candle for him, you can send a message, oh, I love you, darling, everything is going to be okay. Do you understand what I'm coming from? So it helps to help you to have a better life, a happier life. Yes? So, why not? Make it an experimentation. Yes. Yes, have one for yourself. Okay? And it was a pleasure to be here and tell you something. Peace and love is the way I was, I am 62, so I am from the generation of peace and love. God bless you.